Hello everybody and welcome back to Black Ops 6. I would normally be doing this video in multiplayer first and then zombies afterwards, but due to the fact that mid-recording while doing this video in going from multiplayer to zombies, my PC decided to blue screen for no apparent reason. So we're just going to be doing zombies only. For multiplayer, it's just a generic nail gun that you'd expect. But I do want to talk about a couple things while we basically unlock this. Normally I would do, like, cut to just me getting back with, but since I don't have access to it right now, and I had this whole issue happen, I might as well talk about what I wanted to talk about before in that multiplayer section anyway. First thing is, I apologize this isn't going up on the, this is an Adam Fall, and this is not going up on like Monday or something like that. But with obviously the passing of my dog, I've been not really interested in wanting to do more single-player based stuff. I only did the Gears video due to just obligation-based thing. And even then, I like that story. I was like enjoying the story enough that it kind of did help with the coping and everything. As for why this is going up now is just generally because it's a new weapon. I only like covering I only like covering gun-based weapons, so melee weapons aren't really, not necessarily not new content, but it's not something I would want to cover in its own video, because it's just a variant of the knife with unique characteristics, most of the time. Whether it's like slower, 2-hit, 1-hit, that type of thing, so it's like, not really interesting. To give you a vague idea of the other thing I want to talk about is, generally speaking, I like Call of Duty. I always have. It's been a game that I've enjoyed and at least always hopped on whenever there was new content, new season, new DLC pack, or whatever. Just because it's an enjoyable experience. It just is. I've always enjoyed being able to hop on and just have mindless fun, right? It's not a game I take seriously. It's not a game that I like play competitively or take seriously. It's just a game that I like to play because it's Call of Duty, you know. But with how the past year of Black Ops 6 has been going, I'm very hesitant on the mix of both the community side of things as well as the development side of things, because it's something I've noticed, that as well as the community's probably noticed as well. Treyarch gets constantly screwed over when it comes to their games, whether it's getting no budget for Black Ops 4 and having to recreate the game from like the ground up in like 6 months, Cold War having its entirety of its game restructured because of Warzone, this game having all the issues with AI stuff in general, whether it's the voice cast, the like cosmetics in bundles and stuff like that. Like, it's just not been great, and I'm debating on whether I really have thought about not wanting to do next year's Call of Duty, or technically this year's Call of Duty, since it is 2025 now, as of me recording this, obviously. But with that being said, I'm also, it's one of those things where it's like, I'm not gonna not play it if I enjoy it, but it's gonna be one of those things where like if it's like not a Treyarch COD, I don't think I'm gonna bother anymore. If only because I just don't enjoy Infinity Ward. Infinity Ward's the sole reason why COD's gone downhill as much as it has. And I like Sledgehammer, but their game's a very hit or miss for me, and as well for the community. And if I have to deal, even if I like the game, I don't want to deal with trying to play a game if I like it and the community doesn't, like Vanguard and like with Vanguard and Modern Warfare 3. So it's not that I don't want to play it, it's that if I do play it, I don't want to be forced into being constantly belittled in my comments because I enjoy something that's for everyone else is bad, but for me, I'm having a great time, you know? But I digress. I'm very excited for wanting to do more content still, because I am going to be trying to still branch out and do as much as I can. The video that was going to be going up today, that was was going to be Atomfall. It's not going to be Atomfall anymore because of mixture of Bleeding Remastered and as well as just just deciding to kind of clear up space. I decided to just delete Atomfall. Not that I don't want to play it. It's just they might be a video later down the line rather than tomorrow, rather than like effectively today. But I do plan on at least doing a video on something on Monday at least. As for what that is, I don't know. But the overall feeling I'm getting is going to be, it'll probably be a video on a game that I have installed, probably. It won't be one that I'll be turning into a full series, because I do have games that I'm going to be turning into a full series. But maybe it'll be something a little bit different. So, you'll see. You'll see what it is. I have an idea already. So, but overall, yeah, that's just kind of how my day's been going the past couple days. It's been less than 48 hours since my poor puppies passed away, and it's just been dealing with the fallout of that. But I'm dealing with it, basically. Obviously, this just always sounds mean, but it's one of those things where it's less of a doing it on necessity and more of a doing it because it's probably a good idea. I do know I plan on wanting to get another puppy soon. I just don't know when. The main reason why I say, like, oh, that probably sounds very mean is that, like, oh, you love this dog so much, but you're going to replace him immediately. It's like, I can't replace him, that's the thing. Teddy was originally a replacement for my Great Pyrenees that I had when I was little. And even then, it didn't replace it for me either. Like, if Teddy didn't replace him, I don't think whoever I get next is going to replace Teddy. I just like having a dog in my life because it's the companionship as well as just generally because of my mental health and stuff like that. I like having a therapy dog that I can kind of just put in my bed and just kind of pet and play with just for a few minutes to help level me out, because that's something I deal with a lot of mental health problems outside of just autism and stuff like that, so especially with the day and age that this world is going into, definitely it doesn't help, and losing my poor puppy was not a great thing to have to deal with on top of everything else. You're probably wondering why I'm not buying perks. Main reason is because I'm trying to do the challenge to reach 25 without using any perks, because I do want to rank 100%er. Can I not hit that? Well, I just wasted double points. I can't apparently hit that with the nail gun. Good to know. No, I don't want to buy a weapon because that would kind of defeat the purpose of using the nail gun, but I might have to instead of getting these points. Okay, hello. Let's at least do this. Who did this? Buy this so I just have a weapon to shoot the drops. I guess it makes sense. You can't do it with the dissector either. You can do it with the Syrian, I guess, because the Syrian does shoot traditional rounds. Also, I know, using a weapon that's not the nail gun for this video. I know. Shut up. It's just because this thing has only 15 rounds in a mag. God, what I would do to be able to have close shaven zombies. I know we have melee, but like, what I would do to be able to have like melee macchiato and the ability to melee with my Sai in my back pocket. Something I do like about this game is that the dedicated melee weapon is made, like, it made one challenge, that being the get all the weapons to tier 3 legendary, a lot harder, but it also has made, it's made early rounds easy, because you can kind of just use your melee weapon for up until it stops becoming effective. As well as for, like, specials, that's great. Or, elites and stuff.
Sometimes, I wish I had more pockets.
Is it fun finding things? I think it is.
Ooh, I could get a 2,000 points right here.
I'm still standing. How about you fuckheads? Double points. Bonus point.
And as long as I sprint, head over here, I'll be able to get the bonus points from this little thing up here. I gotta sprint over there as fast as I can. I could have temporaled it, I guess, to be fair. I didn't even think of that. Nah, it's 1,500. Oh well. I should have temporaled it. I made so many bad mistakes here so far. Wasted the double points trying to get that one. Used the free one to get one that spawned naturally, and then failed to get to the other one when I should have temporaled it, and I would have made it there perfectly fine. I love being somewhat stupid. But you can really tell that I've min-maxed this map decently well. I really like this map. It's generally really fun. I'll probably have a full, more in-depth thoughts once I'm feeling a little bit more up to it. Like, it's weird, because it's like, why are you still making videos if you feel the way you're feeling right now? It's like, because if I don't make videos, I'll feel worse, you know? Because part of the reason why I do content is to have an escape from the weird world, to not think about all the bad things that are going on in my life. And thankfully, I have content creation as an escape for that does so much to help me with that problem as a whole. So it's very much like I enjoy it because it's my escape, not because I get paid or anything to do it. Like, if it weren't for the fact that I've had the 2 days off that I've had, I probably wouldn't be going into work because of this. But at the same time, it's like I should go into work just because if I don't, I'll be worse. Because I need money to be able to not only obviously just pay my bills, but if I am inevitably going to get a replacement puppy, I need money to pay for that. Unless I get generous enough that somebody decides to say, hey, take this, we're giving away a puppy, blah, blah, blah. Even then, it's like, my mom wants to get another Pomeranian, but I'm like, I want to get something bigger so I can actually go on long walks. Like, longer walks. Force myself to get out of the house more, you know? Because I'm fat. I will straight up there, I'm very big. I'm a big girl, and I don't like it. You can see why I grabbed the SWAT, by the way, now. Also, as well to help with salvage, because this doesn't have anything to help make salvage spawn that much faster.
Back on this someday and grin my fucking ass off. Max armor.
But we're gonna head down. Here's the real moment of truth. If I can hit this. You can hit it with the nail gun. I just missed. Oh, I missed. I just remembered I turned off my Pack-a-Punch camos because I was doing the Nebula stuff, so I'll turn it back on. The Redecorator, which has 100 rounds. Alright. 100 rounds, 15 to 100, that's a pretty big increase. I knew that it had I was told that it has a significantly larger than double magazine, so I didn't know it was gonna be 100. I think that makes this thing usable. I would have loved to, like, to dual wield this thing, though. Like, obviously, for the sake of clarity, it doesn't have any attachments, but I would love to be able to dual wield this thing. Like, I know I'm basically wasting double weapon XP, but you saw how many I have. I really wonder how this thing's gonna fare against the boss fights. That's not something I do testing on, but I'd say go watch Lego Unlocked. He does a lot of videos that are more in-depth testing on, like, both perks and weapons, and upgrades and stuff like that. So I would definitely recommend, if you are looking for something to watch, go watch Lego do videos on stuff like this, because he's a lot more in-depth than I am. Like I said, I would have covered this in multiplayer as well, but it's just a nail gun. It's what you would expect. There's nothing unique about it in multiplayer. At least the disc launcher, the disc launcher is a little bit more unique in the sense that it's like a weird hybrid launcher. This just a nail gun. The Siren I kind of only did multiplayer was just because it's more SMG than anything else. But we're also getting a new SMG during the reload, so that's going to be sooner rather than later. I'm guessing it's at the end of the Black Ops Tribute event. And it is based off the Spectre. Ah, I got the bug finally. I got the Slate Camo bug. Yippee! Yippee! Slate Camo! If you don't know, there's a bug that, when you, get a new weapon for the first time and you use it, you sometimes just get Slate Camo, over and over and over again during your 2,000 kills. But I got Slate Camo twice. That's pretty pog. But, yeah, I'll see you guys next video. Last one to make. Actually, let me restart that outro. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys did enjoy this video and you want to see more from me, be sure you like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. If you want to support me in a more personal way, there's a Ko-fi link in the description, as well as if you want to do anything else more personal and more direct. Join my Discord server, because that's the best way to get in contact with me outside of YouTube, and not over Twitter, because Twitter is awful. An awful cesspit. The only reason why I still have is to keep up with the game development stuff. And memes, mostly. But yeah, if you're interested in supporting me in any sort of way, either Ko-fi or join the community Discord. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video or live stream we're going to make. Everybody, stay safe. And I'll see you guys tomorrow with another episode of Doom 2. We might be nearing the end, so it might be the finale. It might not be. I don't know for sure. But even so, the next Let's Play will not, after that will not be Doom 64, if only because Doom Dark Age comes out next month, and I want to dedicate Doom the Dark Age to its own slot, and that'll be on the Saturdays coming up. So basically, Sunday will be a new Let's Play of a different game, and Dark Ages will be something else. But you'll see that sooner rather than later. But yeah, I'll see you guys next video or live stream we're just to make. Everybody, stay safe. I'll see you guys tomorrow with Doom 2.